Hey, it's opening weekend. My name is Tony, and I am sitting here with the one, the only, the movie kid.
Hey, happy to be on.
Thanks for popping in. We just saw Thesubstance. Before I go any further, I hope you don't mind if I mention David Zaslav.
Yeah, you've done this a couple times before.
Don't question me. I'm still upset with that man. Sorry, guy. Coyote versus Acme. That's all I got to say.
No, I get it. Yeah, he did make some great decisions.
Thesubstance.
Yes.
Demi Moore,
Margaret Qualley, Dennis
Quaid, way over the top.
Yeah, I mean, like
he swallowed speed.
I mean, I'll just address the sort of the main point. I mean, it's a great movie, great plot. It keeps you enthralled.
I just thought it was a thriller, but it turned into a horror movie.
It's a thriller with elements of science fiction and horror.
Yeah,
and there's an underlying message. I mean, I'll talk about the movie first, and then I'll get to that. But
yeah,
essentially, the movie follows Demi Moore. She's this sort of this exercise or workout TV personality. And
she's at the end of her career, I guess you could say, right?
I think the movie might have said she hit age 50, and that's sort of in
very offensive
in the eyes of the network that she works for. She's no longer in her prime, so
no longer viable.
She sort of is thrown thrown to the wayside, and now she's trying to figure out what exactly to do, and that's when she comes across Thesubstance, without getting too deep.
Right, we don't want to spoil anything.
Thesubstance essentially leads to this sort of a dual personality thing. And,
yeah, there are two women.
Yeah, it's
that come of this.
I mean,
if you will.
Yeah, you got her, and you got Margaret Qualley, who's supposed to be the younger, more beautiful, quote unquote, version of her. And I mean, it's a great movie. It's a great thriller. I mean, I'm trying not to sound too repetitive, but I mean, it's overall a well-rounded movie. Dennis Quaid is a great supporting character.
But then it turns into a horror movie.
Oh yeah, I mean,
somewhere between what'd you say, The Great Adventure guy, Mr. Six, and
things gradually descend.
The Fly.
Things gradually descend, and certain characters in the movie, without getting too into the details.
Right. Just so people know,
kind of looks like Jeff Goldblum from The Fly. And If anyone knows the Six Flags mascot, I'm throwing an old reference in there.
Right. Yeah, no, I understand.
But I mean, the last 30 minutes are kind of crazy. I would not
a bloodbath.
I wouldn't recommend this movie if you can't handle a very graphic or intense film, because it really does pick up in the later half. But if you're okay with that, and you want a thrilling story with a good message that talks about beauty standards, I mean,
I don't want to keep you all day. We're already at 3 minutes, but I mean, you could see where some people may have a problem with the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's an intense watch, but I mean,
Universal was supposed to distribute this movie, to distribute the film, and then they quietly backed out, and their reason was something like, we can't see this movie going anywhere.
I disagree with them. I think it's
they did back out. They didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a select audience, I guess.
Right.
Like I said, certain parts without getting too into the spoilers, but I mean, I'd say go see it. Yeah. It's a good watch. It's a good thinking movie, but it's also got some pretty entertaining elements to it.
A little lengthy, 2 hours and 20, but it doesn't drag. I liked it. The movie kid liked it.
I'd say go see it.
All right. While you can, because it won't be around forever.
Oh yeah.
Thanks a million for talking to me, movie kid. I'll see you next time.
Anytime.
Thank you. And there he goes.